What's up, guys? We're here today to show you the acceleration lunge.
I'm Nate and this is Joe, and what you just saw was a little snip of the acceleration lunge in action.
So Nate, what exactly is the acceleration lunge?
Well, Joe, the acceleration lunge, it's a variation of the lunge, but with a little bit more specificity for acceleration.
So the acceleration lunge is also known by some circles as the crouch lunge, but really the terminology doesn't matter as long as the athlete can successfully perform the movement.
All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and show you how to coach this. Now, Joe, why don't you go ahead and I want you to take your feet and I want you to get into kind of a lunge position for me. Okay, a nice deep lunge. Now notice, this is a very long strided lunge. It's not a short lunge. His back knee is very close to the ground. He's got a good angle right here with his hip, or with his thigh. And this front thigh right here, it's parallel with the ground. Now, what I'm gonna want Joe to do now is I want him to lean his torso forward, okay? So now he's creating a 45-degree angle with his body. Now, the next thing I'd like to ask Joe to do is to take his left arm, and I want you to reach it out in front, and I want you to take your right arm and reach it back, okay? So now what Joe's creating here is the arms that we want to see from our athletes when they accelerate. Now, once Joe's in this position right here, I'm going to cue him to push. And when I say push, he's going to keep this angle right here. He's going to stay low, and he's going to drive forward like he's accelerating. All right, Joe, ready? And push. Push! Push! Good job. Good stand up, Joe. That was nice. So, Coach Joe, why do we do the acceleration lunge?
The acceleration lunge is to get the athlete used to being at a low angle and pushing from that angle.
All right, so pushing. So really, it's just reinforcing the focal points of acceleration.
Right, and some good cues for that that I use with my athletes is when they're in this position to keep the body at 45, usually to tell them look straight down at their toes, and that'll keep everything in a straight line. Another good cue for this one is to actually throw the hands. So kind of looking at it from the side, when the arms are here, as soon as they start, you want to throw the hands. It's almost a very violent motion. It's gonna help the athlete a lot with their acceleration.
So Coach Joe, why exactly do we throw the hands instead of keeping our arms at a 45-degree angle during acceleration?
Well, these guys are gonna have to wait for the next video.
All right, so stay tuned.